Okay, everyone. Today's writing technique we'll be working on throughout the stream is there more? A lot of times when I'm working with people, they have a great joke, but it either ends too soon or they merge the idea so the audience is like, ooh, I do know what you're talking about, and we do not stay there long, although we're still in the same we're talking about baseball, and then we go hot dogs, hot dogs, hot dogs, like, ooh, hot dogs, and we're like, now we're talking about pitchers, 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 and the audience is like, okay, we're still in baseball world, but I thought there would be more hot dog related jokes. And so we can often get more juice out of the squeeze by staying in each idea a little bit further than our instinct implies. Do we have to? No. Have I already taught this lesson and I should move on right now? Or should I continue with the idea of staying in the idea? You can overstay your welcome, as I might have with this lesson. But we'll see that a lot of times it is easier once you get the audience to go, oh, I understand what we're talking about, to keep talking about that thing instead of, okay, forget that now. Let's start from ground zero with new thing.
It's very invasive, a colonoscopy, but luckily they do sedate you because I don't do butt stuff unless I am like fully sedated.
Okay. I don't do butt stuff unless I'm fully sedated. I don't do front stuff unless I'm drunk. I don't do mouth stuff unless it's my husband's birthday. I don't do hand stuff because, it doesn't feel as good. As far as can we go further, if you're going to make that joke, we can go further into the I don't do blank stuff, unless I am blank. Whatever that is. But you could go through the whole, and I don't kiss you ever. Where my naked mole rats at? Like, do we have to do no more? No, but if I have this great structure, where my naked mole rats? Probably at an orgy, because they're naked. Where my naked mole rats at? Dermatologist, because they're checking out that mole. Where my naked mole rats at? Snitching on the mafia, you dirty rat. And some audiences will let you get away with all of it. Others, you just keep it at one. But you need to have, ideally, all of them in your back pocket so that when you have the opportunity to win more, you don't have to come up with it on the fly. And that's, a 26-year, I guess 27 now, I started when I was 12. That's a 27-year improv veteran saying that. So, I get paid a lot of money to come up with things on the fly, and I don't want to do it for stand-up all the time. To the idea of, is there more? If we made this mistake during stand-up, of me saying, naked roll mats, then we could go further. Naked roll mats, I misspoke. They do have naked roll mats in yoga. They do have naked roll mats at the nudist blunt competition. They do have naked roll mats at a place where a bunch of Matthews are practicing jujitsu Olympic style. They do have naked roll mat. Yeah. So we could go, if we have a mistake, further. So instead of just one recovery line to address the tension of us making a mistake, we play out the whole bit with sort of like deeper catharsis. Now, should we every time? You judge the audience. But you can, and it's much easier when the audience understands what you're talking about. Naked Mole Rats, also known as my stripper name. Yeah, you guys can see all the moles and also all my rats. They're rat tattoos. I do love this idea, Matt, with regards to, hey, I started planning dates. Now this whole stand-up bit is just a bunch of dates I'll plan. Okay, here's the date. We meet in Ibiza. We go down to a local coffee shop. Nothing too fancy, but not too formal either. We're wearing flip-flops, but our dress flip-flops. We walk by the beach and we talk about all the names of our future children will have. It's a destination first date. We're definitely committed. Then we go salsa dancing and we meet Jorge, who teaches us how to do the bachata. Afterwards, we lay in bed and we stare at each other's eyes. Nothing else physical happens. It's about building the anticipation. Date 2, Olive Garden. Especially depending on how much I build up date 1, I do think date 2 just being like one bowling will absolutely kill. And I think I could, if the note of the night is there more, I think I could probably build a few fancy dates and then, or be like a date 2, Olive Garden. But not just any Olive Garden. So I get the laugh of the rug pull, of big, long, emotional date, and then just like simple date, but psych. Simple date is also big and emotional too, and I can get to still play the original game. I do like that as a structure.
Every year I get insecure about a different body part. This year it's my calves. Like I saw them in the mirror and I was like, these look like anorexic chopsticks. Don't run from your problems. I can't.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It could be like, look, I have calves, sir. You have cows. I don't need to run. You're running for me. Damn.
Do you run? So you don't run? You should. I don't know. Do you run?
Yeah, you should. Run? Marathons for Congress, all of it, man. You got the cat. You got the cat. Yeah. You could keep going. Yeah. Million Man March. I'm not there.
Million Man March -1. Do you understand?
Yeah. It doesn't sound as good. 999,999 man march. What happened to Robert? Oh, his legs gave out. Yeah. He did not persevere.
No, wait. No, I love that. Million Man March -1. I can't. I'm not gonna be. Look, 900. Was it 909,000? That's enough people, as far as I'm concerned. Who's really counting?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No one's counting.
I love horror movies. When I watch them, I always imagine what I would say if I was in those situations. This house is haunted. My apartment isn't. So, I'm gonna go home, guys. The girl we bullied is back for revenge. What should we do? Apologize. I don't like apologize either, but there's something on the girl we bullied is back for revenge. What should we do? Apologize. I don't know. I would shoot her. I don't know, personally.
This isn't a horror movie. This is a jail epic.
End credits. Bring them up. Bring them.
Oh yeah. I do like that. End credits. The house is haunted. What should we do? I'm going home. Credits. The title of this franchise is Robert's Very Safe Night.
Robert, home by 8.
And look, Robert. Not that we have to, but anytime we reference a movie, there is the option of like, he was getting sleepy. Guys, I think my bed is just calling me. He had been overstimulated all day. Oh fuck, man, it's hot outside. He had a movie to watch. Whoa, man, I did just get Hulu Plus, so I thought I could Robert, home by 8. So guys, it's 7:20. I got you don't have to, but since the
like note of the night. Is Pizza Hut still open? Oh, they do delivery? What do they do? He was getting a little tired. The sun is down. I need to. Goodness gracious. His mother was calling. I'll call her tomorrow. Yeah,
that's going to be at least an hour-long conversation. Up to you. Like, we don't have to act out the movie. We can just end it strong on Robert home by 8. But if we do want to go further, the opportunity is there.
My wife was in med school. She had to learn how to do exams. So they took her whole class, like all 32 of them, and they just lined them up, and they gave the same guy a rectal exam 32 times in a row, just...
wait. But like, I like the idea of like it being the same, but it could also evolve where it's like, I slipped. There could be more variation because it's 32.
By the end of the class, kids were like, "Hey, did this guy just give birth?"
By the end of the class, my diagnosis is this guy just gave birth. Make it more definitive instead of a question.
It wasn't an exam, it was more like a handshake.
Oh.
And then I'm like, God, that sounds terrible, honey. Like, they paid him? And she's like, oh yeah, $50. $50? And then...
There's something funny. $50 for 32 fingers. That's less than $1.50 a finger. You can get chicken fingers. You can't get chicken fingers that cheap. Chicken fingers are more expensive than the fingers he had shoved up his ass. That's more than 3 people's full hands for $50. You thought the girl on the corner was a good deal? Oh my! Go to med school. Don't even ask what he'll do for $100. Oh my God! Please tell me we do some of these. Yeah. By the end of class, we were playing putt putt. Is another different example of the we were shaking hands. $50 is just for the gas. He's doing it for the love of the game. Yeah, something like that would be really good here. I mean, look, it doesn't have to be now I can Dougie left and right. It can be now I can cha-cha slide to the left and the right. Etc., etc., etc. The specifics, hey, whatever. It's the structure that I love, and then we can go even further with like the so I had surgery, everything's okay. We contextualize it once, hip hip hooray. We contextualize it again. Now I can Dougie left and right. We can contextualize it again. Sex is back on the menu. Now, how much the audience will still be celebrating this idea will be variable, but I do think for the average audience, we can probably get away with at least one more. Maybe two, and for some audiences, they'll let us get away with 20. We just stay like, hell yeah. And the Dougie, by the way, the Dougie is hip hop, which I can now do because I have a good hip as far as other ways that we can get this idea out with other jokes. That's one of those ones where if the audience is letting me be silly, they'll let me be silly. But if they don't like me, it doesn't. I don't think the audience will feel it's true. They'll be like, okay, you're not so scared of heights that you won't go upstairs, William. For sex, maybe you won't go upstairs for a donut. But for sex, oh yeah, to fuck a donut, yeah, you'll go up the steps. If the donut is already glazed, you won't go up the steps. So that you can glaze the donut, yeah, you'll go up those steps. Just so we can practice that thing of is there more? Is there more? Is there more? Even on this stupid donut sex bit, is there more? There is. I mean, look, you say you won't fuck a donut, but you know what's very popular? Donut holes. Gross. You know it's very popular. Blank. You know it's very popular. Blank. You know it's very popular. We could probably extend that structure too. Hey everyone, William After the Fact here. If you've made it this far, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, it helps a lot, and comment any questions you might have had. I know this is a hodgepodge of a bunch of examples of us extending jokes on stream, but there are more structured ways to do this. This just serves as an example to any joke that you have. Hey, take it further. And if you want to see these principles in practice, I'm sure more videos are popping up right now. So check them out. And thank you for watching this far.